cutie pies. I am Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the bold and the beautiful edition. Today is Monday, November the 20th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a solid 6. It was good. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, I'm going to give Zende a 10 because, yes, Zende. But Zende is talking to Ridge and he is confused. He said, okay, so Hope for the Future is being put on the back burner to do Eric Couture line. He says, um, I understand that, but tell me this. Why was not I not offered the position of helping Eric with his line? Why did RJ get to come in and do it? And baby, I said, well, this conversation kind of came out of nowhere, but it's bold, so I'm gonna ride with it. It would have been nice to see some build up, maybe a little bit resentment from Zende, and then they have this blow up conversation. Because right now it feels like it came out of anywhere. But I'm just so happy they got another person on here and actually gave them a little meaty part for today. I'll take it. So Zende is fussing with Ridge about this. He's like, I'm upset about this. You're telling me that RJ, who never wanted to study design at all, gets to come in and work with Eric. Why wasn't I considered for this? I've been busting my tail trying to do all this stuff. And he says, Reach tries to tell him it wasn't that big. It's not that big of a deal. Like everybody has to play their roles. He said, I've been playing my role. Now y'all know I'm about to paraphrase all of this because some of it I remember, some of it I just felt it. So let's go ahead and get into it. He said, I've been playing my role. I've been being supportive, cheering everybody on as they do things. He said, but honestly, Thomas is the lead designer of hope for the future. And then RJ gets to come in and design for Eric. Your son gets to design for Eric. So it looks like everybody gets a job that's on the design team if they are your children. My mom was a part of building this too. I said, well, okay, Zende. He said, my mom helped build this too. And she not here to back me up, so I'm going to have my say. And so then RJ was over there with Luna, right? I'm not gonna go into details about it. They was over there with Luna. They kissy yeah, Stiffy liked her and all that. She has to go meet her mama for lunch, so he goes into the office when she leaves. So he comes in and he trying to explain things to Zende. Ridge is having flashbacks about Eric dying. They're not telling Zende that Eric is dying because maybe Zende will feel different. I said, well, why can you tell everybody else, but you're not going to tell Zende? He already is feeling like I'm not like y'all acting like I'm not part of the family. Like, because Zende is true. He said, I put in my work as well. And I'm a very talented designer. All RJ wanted to do was create content and he wanted to stay as far away from it, designing as possible. But you gave him a role and now I don't get a role. Explain this to me. I said, well, go on and tell this man what's going on, and maybe he'll be a little bit more understanding. And RJ tries to say, Zende, it's not like that. He said, well, somebody tell me what it's like. And um, Ridge tells him, Granddad, Dad picked RJ. It wasn't that I gave him any kind of role. Sister, he said it wasn't that I gave him any kind of role. He was picked. And so Zende was like, but why? I'm not understanding why. He said, you know, so the rest of us just have to fend for ourselves. And Ridge is like, well, what does that mean? What are you trying to say, Zende? And I said, is Zende gonna start a rival fashion house? I mean, anything is possible with Bold, but what is he gonna do? And so Zende was like, I'm gonna stand up for myself and I'm gonna fight for myself. Whatever going, like, explain this to me, because our Ridge keeps telling him it's not like that. It's not like that. He said, well, explain what it is, because right now it looks like I'm being skipped over. I'm being passed over for RJ, for your sons. And they don't want to tell him. So Zende is pretty much just like, I see what it is, and I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna do something about it. I said, well, what you gonna do? So then RJ get all emotional. Child, somebody please. RJ is so cringy to watch for me. See, this is what happens when you shouldn't be stacking stuff, ma'am. RJ is so cringy to watch. Mila, he is so cringy to watch when he's acting and he tries to get all emotional. I said, oh, child, please. So he's like, we need to tell him he's gonna be and Ridge is like, he'll be okay once he finds out everything. He said, but he's gonna be all resentful, and then he might feel guilty when he finds out everything I said, and he might be upset with y'all for not telling him. Once again, y'all kept him in the dark about a family secret. So he might be upset about that. You ain't told everybody else you won. You told your, like, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think, because baby, when he said, "Oh, so Brooke and Ridge's child can come on in here, the golden child, and get a job," and I've just passed over. I said, "Well, it didn't make any sense," but I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think, and let's move on. Because RJ started crying on Ridge Shoulders. I said, "Well, fast forward this. I don't want to see it. Cringy." So then we see Bill comes in, and Sheila's like, she's playing waitress, and Bill is just like, "Let me cut to the chase. I want you to stay away from Steffi and Finn, because Steffi has my granddaughter, and I don't want your psychotic self anywhere near her." And Sheila said, "Oh, Bill, I'm not gonna do anything." And she said, "Everybody deserves a chance." And she said, "But oh, you here because you heard Dick and I are together. Oh, I found love and you didn't." She said, "I was with you. Remember those nights, when Bill was talking about, he lost Katie, he lost Brooke and all that." She was like, "So now I got a man and I got a relationship and I found love in my life, and look at you, still lonely." But Bill is distracted because Poppy comes in with Luna, and he keep looking at Poppy and looking at Poppy. I said, "What y'all about to do now? Are y'all gonna tell us that Poppy knew Bill, or that Poppy was sleeping with Bill, and that could possibly be Luna's dad?" Or because I don't know, but Bill keeps looking at Poppy and looking at Poppy, and she would say, "Oh, you're distracted." And she looks, she said, "You always did like a beautiful woman. Well, let me go on and get out of your way." So she goes on about her business, and then Bill goes over to Poppy, because her and Luna ain't talking about nothing except her aunt Lee don't want her working there, and how, like, she loved meeting Steffi. I'm not about to hold y'all long on that. How she loved meeting Steffi. She was nice. So, anyways, Bill comes over and he talks to Poppy, and he's like, "I'm sorry. Um, I noticed you," or whatever. And she says, "Sir, I am with my daughter." Like, in other words, "What are you doing with the tea kettle, ma'am?" In other words, "Sir, I whatever you trying to do, all this flirt and whatever, leave me alone. I'm having lunch with my child." He said, "No, no, no, it's not that. It just feels like I know you. Do I know you or something?" And the way Poppy was looking, I said, "What are we about to do? What are we about to do with this?" I don't know. I guess if you want somebody else to have a storyline, then this will be it. I've been asking for different storylines, so I can't complain when they when they give them. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Y'all, is Bold going to be on all this week, or is it going to be? Is it going to be gone on Thursday and Friday? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it out. Anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye.